eBay is a wonderland.
What's the unboxing? What'd it be? Well, I don't know. Shut up and see.
But you know, before we get the Duff Bucket involved and we get too far down the stream with this unboxing, I just would like to make one minor adjustment with the camera. So just bear with me for a second. So, let's see what we can do. This. Okay, let me check this out. How do we open said item? Okay. La-di-da, la-di-da. Okay. All right. Let me just make a quick switch out. These cameras, these lenses ought to do the trick. So let me grab that. Let me just do this real quick. What do I got? Set this up. Get that in there. All right, how's that? A little better? Okay, now we can check in with the Magic Duff Bucket, see what the Magic Duff Bucket thinks I should have with this video. What have you got for me, Magic Duff Bucket? A Guinness? I think that's a little expected, Magic Duff Bucket. Why don't you give it another shot, okay? A Guinness for an Irish book. A little bit on the nose, so let's try that again. What have you got for me today, Magic Duff Bucket? My favorite drink for one of my favorite authors, and proof that I'm bad at acting. So the story behind this book is Patrick McCabe is the most brilliant writer next to Cormac McCarthy. Butcher Boy is my favorite book, and I've said a lot about that on this channel and everywhere. Right? I can't help but evangelize about that book. So the rumor mill got kicked up about December's book being Butcher Boy, and of course all eyes turned toward me to see what my reaction would be, and I just couldn't. I had the vapors. But what it did inspire in me is I went back to eBay and I was looking at this book that had been sitting there, just dangling there for the longest time. Patrick McCabe's newest book, Heartland. I think it's 2017. I haven't gotten anything from him recently. And here was this hardcover signed first edition just sitting there on eBay at $75. And I'd put an offer in twice because it was $75 or best offer. So jerks like me come out of nowhere, lowball the sellers, and I got nowhere twice. And as I was looking at it again, eBay gave me a warning, said, you have one more chance to make an offer. So I messaged the seller. I said, look, I tried to give you two offers on this book. Both were declined immediately. This book is not selling to anybody. Nobody else is buying this book. There were no hardcovers on eBay at the time and no other signed editions. And when I went to Abe Books, there were very few hardcovers. But sometimes scarcity is because there is no demand. And this book had been sitting there forever. So I thought the seller would be motivated. And he or she, Waverly Books, wrote back and said, the lowest we'll take is 60. So when The Butcher Boy was rumored to be the December book, I went back to that listing and I bought it. You could say the collector part of me was rationalizing that Patrick McCabe was about to be exposed to a much wider audience and therefore be much more demand, and that would drive up the prices of Patrick McCabe books, but it's just an excuse. And here it is, in a box. So Waverly Books shipped it in a box. it feels like there's sufficient padding and packaging to protect the book, even from the Dragon Lord. But you know, the Dragon Lord's a well-trained beast. You know, he only eats the tape. He knows. So I'm very happy because eBay, you know, it's a oh look at this. All right, so I'm glad I did this on video. This is a good pack job on eBay. Just because the seller has books in their name does not mean they ship books well. So here we are. Look at that. This is good. This is good. This is styrofoam on all sides. Air pillows. Thanks for pushing. Thanks for your purchase. I hope you love it. That's nice. Didn't have to do that. And here it is. Like I said, there are paperbacks available on Amazon. I've seen hardcovers available on Books. There were unsigned hardcovers for $75 on Books. This could have been, I don't know, on Books. I don't know. I didn't see it. I only saw it on eBay. But nothing signed. No signed first editions. I am so excited. It has been a long time since I read a Patrick McCabe book. This got middling to bad reviews. I don't ever let that bother me. Butcher Boy isn't that well rated on Goodreads. This is nice. It's even got Mylar protection. Wow, very cool. I'm thrilled. Really, I'm thrilled. You know, might not be your favorite author. Patrick McCabe is my favorite author, and well, one of them. I have several, of course. And there's a signature on the half title sheet. So there's nothing to see. It's a trade edition, you know, typical standard stuff. A nice I don't know who the publisher is. Who's this published by? New Island out of Ireland. Republic of Ireland. County Dublin. There's not a whole lot to share with the book itself, just a bunch of words that I will read lovingly, happily, merrily. There's something else I got to show you as well, because, of course, eBay is a collector's paradise, right? Everything's there, a little bit of everything. And while I was there, I also got this. This is my second favorite Patrick McCabe book after Butcher Boy, Emerald Germs of Ireland. Really crazy book about a serial killer that straight up kills people in a serial manner. Every chapter is a new beginning and then the same disastrous end. It's dark, it's funny, it's very lighthearted for a book loaded with murder, and it's nothing at all like Butcher Boy. It's a bleak, dark comedy. I love it. It's a great book. I saw it, and for just $25, I got a signed first edition, which is remarkable since I hadn't seen a whole lot of the hardcovers available on eBay until recently. I already had a hardcover first edition, but like I said, the demand for his signature is going to be through the roof now, thanks to Suntup. I'm just kidding. This is just an excuse to get another first edition signed. So that's my haul, my Patrick McCabe haul. So jazzed for it. Oh! So stick around. I undoubtedly, invariably, inevitably will have more to share with you. And hopefully more happiness. I don't know. My mind's blanking. Until I do have more to share with you, have something tasty, have a delicious book, and stay frosty. So now you know who has the best McCabe selection in the tri-state area, and that should settle that. But maybe check out this other video and maybe subscribe to the channel, maybe.